District Attorney's Office Child Abduction Unit. No one is available to call. This is an emergency. Hang up and dial 911. If this involves a child custody order violation, call your local law enforcement office. Otherwise, leave a message and someone will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.
Yes, hello. My name is Jacob Snyder, and I called yesterday. My phone number is 530-440-0255. I'm calling because I looked up my case docket information in the case for Shasta County Superior Court for the order that basically took my son out of my house, and I found out that the case was closed. So I'm wondering why the case is closed on the 22nd of March, and my kid's been gone from my house. So I'm wondering why that is, or February. So please call me back. Thank you.
Thank you for calling the Shasta County District Attorney's Office. Please wait while your call is being transferred.
This is locating and responding to children who run away from foster care or temporary temporary custody. Ask Reading Police Department and Anderson Police Department how many times my kids ran away in 2022.
Thank you for calling the Shasta County District Attorney's Office. We are located at 1355 West Street. Please wait while your call is being transferred.
Runaway cases are notorious for human trafficking.
Investigations, Debbie.
Yeah, this is Debbie. This is Jacob Snyder.
Hi.
Yeah, so I just want to know, well, first off, I want to know why this is not a priority for the county. And then also, I would like to know why she even has my kids in the first place. And then also, if you did get copies of all the paperwork that I sent you for the good cause or just cause paperwork that I had filed almost a year ago, saying that her boyfriend was abusive and that Kendra was abusive to the kids, and that I was worried about them being abducted, and then I'd say about 6 months later they get abducted again. I was just curious if you got all that paperwork.
A year ago?
I would say I've been sending emails and faxing stuff to the DA for at least a year.
I know that you had called me one time and said that you faxed stuff, and I had told you at that time I never got that.
Deborah, you're telling me right now that we've only talked one other time?
I'm sorry, what?
Did you just say that we just talked only one other time?
No, that's not what I said.
You said...
I said I know that I talked to you one time.
How many times have we talked about abduction?
I'm talking about it just for the second time.
I am talking about it. Ma'am, I'm talking about it. I'm talking about it. This is
This
not a court issue. This is not a court
You
issue.
don't have custody rights to the other two children.
I have custody rights to my children. Okay, they're my children. I'm a custodial parent. Regardless, the law states, regardless, I have rights to my children, know where they're at, and know if they're okay. You have no idea what the law is, lady, if you don't know that for a fact. I'm allowed to know where they're at and know they're okay. That is the law.
This is a court issue.
It is not a court issue. It's an abduction issue because they're missing. Did you hear what I said? I don't care what the court says. She's mentally disabled. How the hell does she even have custody in the first place? How the hell does she keep giving her custody every time that they get abused? Now, the boyfriend that she's living with, I had a restraining order against. And I haven't talked to my kids in over 3 months. Now, that's the fact, okay? I don't give a shit what that court says. That's the fact. I called my son, my son's 13 years old. He called his brother on his birthday, and she didn't know where he's at. Now, if she doesn't fucking know where the kids are at, then that's abduction. And I'm sick of arguing with you about this entire situation, because I know exactly that the district attorney's office knows exactly what's going on in this county. Now, she's been prostituted out around this county for the past 5 years, and nobody said shit about it. Now, I'm telling you right now that my kids are in danger over there, and I want my kids. Not only that, but I have original custody paperwork from Sacramento that should have been jurisdiction in the first place. And the reason why you don't want us out of this county or to go get help is because you're avoiding accountability.
You need to call CPS if there's a...
I have called CPS, and I have called you over 20 times, and I've called the damn court. I've called the border supervisors in this county. I've called every law enforcement officer. I've called Reading Police Department and Anderson Police Department. Reading Police Department is the one who prosecuted my wife out when she first came up here. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I didn't sign no non-disclosure agreement, so I don't give a shit. Why the hell?
The Central Processing Center for Federal Back Tax Negotiations. The purpose of her call was to make you aware that the government suspended the tax collection situation.
Please.
Great. And to confirm, you would like to find out more about the IRS settlement program, and you think you do owe more than $2,000.
Thank you for calling the Shasta County Superior Court office. We are located at... Please look for your call is being transferred.
Where I was saying that we're dragged out, and so basically that night.
District Attorney's Office child abduction. No one is available to take your call. If this is an emergency, hang up and dial 911. If this involves a...
I heard two of my kids screaming, crying. This is about 100 yards, 200 yards down the street from my house. So I basically came up here at night, and I seen a couple drag marks right here, like the leaves were all matted down right in here. And I seen a couple drag marks coming from basically this tree all the way back, drag marks like this, all the way back, and then to where the road met. Okay, so if you kind of see this little area, it's like this little coveted area off the trail. And so basically it's about probably 30 yards from here to the tree. And I seen drag marks all the way from there to this trail right here in the bark. There's looked like two little bodies, and that's what it looked like. It looked like somebody basically kicking and screaming, getting dragged out of here. It didn't look like big bodies, I wouldn't say it was my size or something like that. I thought it was about Jackson's age, maybe Jason's age. Ava and Jackson are 10 and 12. So just dragged out of this area right here in the middle of the night. And so I'm basically 100 yards from my house, and I could hear just screaming, wailing, right? You're going to hear somebody screaming, right? And then basically into this road area, right? And then you could see the drag marks all the way down the road area. So this road right here, basically, this is like a little back road for Volney Park, and this goes straight to my house. So if the kids were trying to get through here or trying to get home, you know what I mean, then they would basically come right down this road, straight through here. And so basically, if you start walking down this road, then I'd say within 100 yards, you're back at my house.
Violation. Call your local law enforcement office. Otherwise, leave a message and someone will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.
Hello, yes, this is Jacob Snyder. My phone number is 530-440-0255. I called you earlier, a couple hours ago, asking about where my kids are at, or if you had any...
To review or re-record your message, press 1. To mark your message urgent, press 2. Re-record your message, press
1. And after the tone, begin recording. To continue recording where you left off, press 2 and begin recording. Press 1. And after the tone, begin recording. To continue recording.
to mark your message urgent.
440-0255. I called you earlier, a couple hours ago, asking about where my kids are at, or if you had any.
To review or re-record.
Did you hear how they just cut into the phone call? Like that happens a lot when I'm trying to call law enforcement or the district attorney's office, and it's because they've been they've been on my phone, they've been monitoring my phone, so I'm trying to leave a message right here, and it basically gets cut off. And I'll also show you when I was calling Kendra's phone, it would always say to fax something or to send a SMS message or something like that. That's for office phone calls or office buildings.
Hi, you've reached the Shasta County District Attorney's Office. If this involves a child, we'll get back to you as
Numbers 53.
if this involves a child violation. Call your local law enforcement office.
They always say
Otherwise,
child
leave a
custody
message and we'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.
enforcement or court order enforcement.
Hello,
They always say it.
This is Jacob Snyder. My phone number is 530-440-0255. I called you earlier, a couple hours ago, asking about where my kids are at, or if you had any.
To review or re-record.
It's the district attorney's office, child abduction unit. My two youngest kids weren't able to use the phone or call their dad, call their brother. Couldn't use the computer anymore. Basically, been getting abused, sexually assaulted, and abused and neglected.
Please leave your
for
message
years.
for
Years.
Kendra Snyder.
Hey, Kendra, I just wanted to let you know. You told Jace last time that you did visits with him that you in the court or the DA were in my house or, in our lives investigating if they were okay over here, right? I know for a fact that the court has been in my house monitoring our children and monitoring our lives. I know that for a fact. How about this for a change? Do you think that's why Gibson signed those custody orders and everybody talked you into doing that? Because he heard Ava telling me in the living room that that's who molested her? I sat there and cried with my daughter in the living room, dude, for over an hour. She was saying that somebody hurt her, and she said she did not want to go back to her mom's. That's why I took her to the doctor that day with Huff. And you fucking know exactly what I'm talking about. Because she told me she never wanted to go to your house again, and she didn't want you taking her to the doctor. And you, whoever fucking tells you what to do, or you fucking figured it out yourself or whatever, avoided me from getting to the fucking doctor first. And then fucking Gibson fucking filed fucking custody for you, and Shelly files custody for you, and you don't even fucking know what the fuck you're doing. Can you remember more than fucking 30 fucking minutes of your life, Kendra? Because the kids have been abused at your house. They have been molested at your house. And I've been fucking trying to protect them this whole entire time, and guess what? Where are the fucking kids now, Kendra? Did you ever think for 1 minute that the people that you're fucking involved with and the people that you have in your life are actually the ones that are abusing our kids and molesting our kids? And did you ever think for 1 fucking minute to just leave them alone and leave them with me so I could fucking protect them? No, you didn't, did you? You just fucking listened to every single person in your life other than me. Wake up, Kendra. Wake the fuck up. Get in your car and go drive off. Go get the fuck away from these people. Because they are ruined. They have ruined every fucking thing in my life, in your life, that I loved ever in my life. And it's all fucking gone and ruined and fucking destroyed. And you keep fucking doing it. Like, you keep fucking taking them, and you keep... You're so adamant about getting them fucking adopted out? You're so fucking stupid. What the fuck would they need to be adopted for, Kendra? You listen to everybody else. And guess what? They are fucking you over. They're fucking your life up too, and fucking you in the middle of the night, and you don't even fucking know it. You don't care. You don't care they take all your fucking money, and you fucking sit in fucking a 96 fucking Honda Corolla or whatever the fuck it is, Toyota Corolla. You don't give two shits that your fucking kids are getting molested right now. These people have been selling fucking kids to child molesters, Kendra. To child molesters right fucking now. Look at the fucking news right now. Look at the news and fucking it's all over the news right now. That's what these people have been doing.
Your recording has reached the maximum length. To replay your message, press 1. To delete and re-record your message, press 3. For delivery options, press... For delivery options,
What happened to you and the kids? These people have been selling fucking kids to child molesters, Kendra. To child molesters right fucking now. Look at the fucking news right now. Kendra, for the past 5 years of my life, I have spent all my time investigating this situation and what happened to you and the kids, where the kids were at the first year, who had them, and I come to find out that you have a mental disability years later, and you still are fighting with me in court over the kids. Do you realize, let me just explain something to you really quick, Kendra. If I had those kids and I had full custody of the kids, I would never ask for child support from you. I could give a shit. I could care less. I would never ask you for anything. I would never ask you for your time or for your calls or anything. And you could literally call them and talk to them and come over and see them and pick them up any time you wanted. That's all I would care. That's all I would ever do. I wouldn't care. If you wanted to pick up Ava and go shopping, I wouldn't do it. I would care. If you wanted to pick up Jackson and go do something, I wouldn't care. All three of them, I wouldn't care. Every time you called, I'd answer the phone. I have not fucking been the person in your life that has fucking ruined your life. I am not the fault. I am not the blame. I am not the problem. I am not the one holding a gun to your head and beating the shit out of you for settlement money. I am not the one that fucking coaches you into fucking prostitution. I'm not the one that fucking tells you that your fucking life is perfect, but then sells you into prostitution. I've never even fucking thought about that, not even fucking for once, and not even that. I'm so fucking disgusted in the entire situation. The fact that you don't know where our kids are at, and the fact that you fucking act like everything's okay, is sickening to me. It's fucking gross. Why don't you fucking go curl up in a fucking ball and cry your fucking eyes out, or go do something about it? Go fucking shout at the world that your fucking kids are missing or gone, instead of fucking sitting there acting like fucking everything's okay. So, correct me if I'm wrong, maybe you do have the kids, but I haven't seen them for 3 months and you won't answer the phone, so I'm freaking the fuck out as a parent, you know? Like, that's kind of what parents do, right? They kind of get upset when their kids are gone and missing, you know? But you don't fucking have any fucking clue what that's like, do you? You have no worries in the world, right? Everything's fine with you. You got to go to class tonight, so you don't know where your fucking kids are at. Your class is a fucking re-education fucking center for and fucking brainwashing you fuckers, manipulating your brain into fucking prostitution, Kendra. So gross. Well, you're fucking doing it. Thanks for not having my kids.
at the tone, please continue recording your message. At the tone, please continue recording your message.
Kendra, for the past 5 years.
Your message has been sent. Thank you for calling. Goodbye.
You see the difference in that? Like when it says like here, record your message, and then message has been sent. In like December or January, it changed and it started saying like if you want to send a fax, please hit 4. If you want to send a SMS, please hit this number. That was when the district attorney's office was involved, and Kendra's attorney called me in December basically said that she hadn't seen the kids in a month. She didn't know where they were at or anything. And I called the district attorney's office and law enforcement, freaking out. Thank you.